Hari Om to all the Atma Jyotis. Let us continue the contemplation of Ishavasya Upanishad. We are in the fourth part of this presentation, which has the third verse will be contemplated upon in this section. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpadam Shankaram Loka Shankaram. So we have seen, we have understood, contemplated upon two mantras of the Ishavasya. The first one was Ishavasya Midam Sarvam, pervade the entire Jagat with Ishvara. Look upon the whole Jagat as Ishvara. How do we do that? By looking upon myself as Ishvara. That was the first mantra. The second mantra was, if I cannot do that, then let me live in this world for 100 years and do karma yoga, so that karma yoga, meaning so that the karma will not bind me, it will lead me to chitta shuddhi, and therefore it will become a sadhana for mukti. And now, in this part 4, we take up mantra number 3 of the Ishavasya. The theme of this verse is sensual life, senseless death. Sensual life, senseless death. So let us see what the mantra is all about. Asurya nāma te lokā andhena tamasāvrutāh tāmste pretyābhigachchanti eke chātmahano janāh. Demoniacal are called those worlds that are covered by blindness and by darkness. The self-slayers go to them after killing the body. Okay. So what this says is, Asurya nāma te lokāh, a sunless world. Those worlds are called as the sunless worlds, andhena tamasāvrutāh, which is just about blinding tamasic darkness. Why are such worlds being described, and for whom? For those chātmahano janāh. Atmahanaha means those who commit self-suicide, spiritual suicide. See, the Atma cannot be killed. We all know that. Yet, we can commit spiritual suicide through ignorance. That itself is a suicide. Not understanding the purpose of life, not leading life according to dharma, according to the scriptures, not just wasting life in sensual pleasures, that itself is a spiritual suicide. And such persons are called as chātmahano janāh, those who kill the Atma. So what happens to such people? The Shruti says those people, they become pretas, means they are not liberated, isn't it? They have to go around again looking for another body to inhabit. So they're all called pretas. Where will they go? They abhigachchanti. Where do they go? Asurya nāma te lokā. They go to that loka which is completely sunless and andhena tamasāvrutāh. It is not a happy place to be in, because it is a hopeless condition. There is no sight of the Sadguru to give us any jnana about this. When we go to the higher lokas, we continue our Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana in the other lokas, but not so in the andhena tamasāvrutāh lokas. So these chātmahano janāh, what are they? They are beggars. They are sitting on a treasure and they're begging for money because they don't know that the treasure is underneath. They're looking for pleasure in the world. They think that the senses are all there is to it, like the Charvakas. There is a sect called the Charvakas. What they do? They believe that there is no, they don't believe in reincarnation, rebirth, several lokas. No, this is what there is. This is all the world, this is all the life. Enjoy it. Jeena yaha, marna yaha, khao, khana, pina, maujudana. Eat, drink, and make merry. But because this is all there is. There's nothing else. There's nothing before, there's nothing after. So don't worry. So that is the philosophy they live by. They are called as the Asurya, Asuraha, Asura, demoniacal people. Because Asura, the word Asura means Asusu ramante iti Asuraha. Asu means prana, life breath. That also means all the indriyas, all the sense organs. Ramante, we all enjoy these, the Asuraha ramante. They enjoy with the senses all the time. They live a sensual life. They're just indulging in the senses. Those are the asuras. And they go to Asurya lokas. That means that is the fate of those people, because they don't know the purpose of life. They don't know the beauty of human life. They don't know the rarity of having a human birth. And therefore, they waste it in sensual pleasures, pursuing the sense pleasures. This is spiritual suicide. So, andhena tamasāvrutāh. This is the karma phala of leading a self-centered, selfish life, like the Charvakas. After their papa is exhausted, what happens? God is very kind. Again, they have to come back. The preta will find another body. They come back. And again, if they are not open to learning, if they are not open to understanding the meaning of life, this whole chakkar of life and birth will be repeated. Very ironic, very unfortunate. One question we may ask, why is such a horrible picture being painted about people who are not in the path of, Atma Jnana or dharmic life? It is not fair. Not everybody is capable of understanding these esoteric, mystical messages of the Vedas. So, the Bhashyakara says that when the Shruti condemns something, it is only to uphold the higher. The lower is condemned so that the higher is upheld and praised. Condemn the lower so that the noble path is praised. This is to inspire the seekers who are already on the path not to swerve from the path and continue with their sadhana. We need reminders now and then, because Vedanta can get overwhelming for most of us. And we can say, I cannot see any improvement in my life. I have been studying the Vedas, Vedanta for a long time. Nothing is happening. When such despair should not set in. That is why this is an encouragement for all mumukshus to stay on the path, go on the path, and continue with Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. So this is the third mantra of Ishavasya. We shall continue contemplation on the rest of the mantras, which will be continued by the others in the other members of Ashtavakra Jnana Sindhu group. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Guru Charanarpanamastu.